because we've been seeing a lot of Europe lately from all these international tournaments, which is really cool to do. I never really thought I'd see all this through gaming.
Even if we don't win, I think it'll be a really good time to explore Paris and play against really good teams.
I think last season, all the other teams were basically a lot weaker.
I don't think we were nearly as good as we could be last season.
Now this season, coming in, we thought most teams were going to be a lot stronger, which they were.
So it was a lot harder.
And here comes Skara. Can he help Cutie Pie? Damage out on Sneaky, and Cutie Pie survives. Lemon Nation is gonna die alone and sad.
The biggest challenge was overcoming TSM.
They were already ahead of us, and we tried kind of a weird, like, fiddle kind of pick.
I believe he played Fiddlesticks in Battle of the Atlantic. So he has played it in a very high-pressure game before.
And we just ended up with this really bad team composition where we had, like, Fiddlesticks and Zed.
He's going to be taking a lot of damage, but Meteos goes down to the blink of an eye.
We made a lot of mistakes during the game, and then overall we just didn't stick to our plans.
I think we all learned that the fiddle jungle wasn't really working out.
An amazing game, Team Solo Mid, going to take sole possession of first place over Cloud9.
When TSM had the lead over us, it didn't feel too bad because we know that we don't have targets on our back anymore.
When you're first place, it's easy to get complacent and it's hard to like see where you need to improve on. But when you're second, you're always you know you're doing well, but you're not doing the best. So it's just a lot of motivation to keep getting better.
You always take each game one game at a time, and regardless of whatever your score is, each game is important.
We didn't actually notice we were on a winning streak until we had like 10 games to 1 or something.
You guys are now on a 10-game winning streak. Do you feel a little disrespected at all by the fans because you guys have just been at the top, but no one's really noticing?
Thinking about that kind of thing, like that you're on like a streak, is a good way to kind of like let it go to your head, become overconfident, and throw.
We kind of just adapted really well and understood all of the picks and were able to prepare correctly basically for every game.
We're just constantly trying to get better.
Cloud9 staves off Team Solo Mid one more time to go 3-0 in the 4 matches against them. Cloud9 is going to be more than happy to keep sole possession of first place.
After we grabbed first place, we were like happy that we got our throne back.
TSM had been like ahead of us the entire season, so the fact that we were actually against them, and we were able to like prove that we could like beat them so convincingly, it felt really good.
Beating the MVP of the season is always a good thing.
Not until the very end of the season did I know that we'd actually, I don't know, be as successful as we ended up being.
2 kills, make that 4 kills, make that almost everyone going down. Cloud9 gonna end the series, and they're the North American champions.
We dominated every team at playoffs, so now we're first and going to All-Stars.
If you win Paris, it basically shows that you're like the top team in the entire world, which is huge.
If we do well, we can say, oh, NA is the best, and if we do bad, everyone will say NA sucks. So there's a lot of weight on our shoulders, and we'll do our best.
I'm excited to also play all the best teams in the world.
We get to go get more international experience.
It's going to be really cool because we're going to get to play SKT, who for the longest time has been the best.
Well, since we last spoke, Hai had an injury, his lung collapsed, so we have Link subbing in from CLG.
We wanted Link over the other mid laners because they almost have the same playstyle.
I've just been kind of like talking to everyone as much as possible. So whether it's like talking to their analyst Charlie, or talking to like the teammates, or even Hai himself, I've been just trying to get a grasp of like how they play.
Link kind of just fit the role compared to a lot of other mid laners. Hai fills the role of shot calling in our team, and Link does sort of the same for CLG.
If you don't play like the way Hai does on this team, I feel like it's just not as effective. So I've been really trying hard to just kind of adjust and try to mold myself into like the way Hai plays.